So here we have given a previous GATE question which has been asked in the GATE ECE 1987. So let us see the question. The question is that the subtraction of a binary number y from another binary number x done by adding 2's complement of y to x results in a binary number without overflow. This implies that the result is. So for this, what they have given that they are performing the subtraction operation with two binary numbers x and y. So that is the binary number y, subtraction of a binary number y from another number x. So done by adding 2's complement of y to x. So we can write this x minus y as x plus minus y, and this minus y, which is nothing but the 2's complement representation of y. So the sum is equals to x plus 2's complement of y. So if in this sum, if a carry is produced, then we can say that that number is a positive number. We will be discarding that carry and we can say that that number is a positive number which is in its normal form. If in this sum, if a carry is not produced, then we can say that the number is a negative number and it is in its 2's complement representation. Also they have given in the question is that the output of this results of this binary number results without overflow. So without overflow means without a carry. Then we can say that the given number is a negative number and which is in its 2's complement representation. So the answer here is that option B. When asked that the 2's complement representation of a 16-bit number is FFFF, and in that FFF one is a sign bit and the remaining 15 bits are the magnitude bits, and its magnitude in decimal representation is. So now we need to find out the magnitude representation of the 2's complement number which has been given. So let us see. Here the 2's complement representation of 16-bit number is FFFF. So now represent this FFF in its binary form 1111 1111 1111 1111. So now 2's complement represent for a 16-bit, for a given 16-bit number, the 2's complement representation is this one, FF and FF, right? So in order to get the 2's complement, in order to get the original number, we again to perform the 2's complement representation. So to perform the 2's complement representation, the first step is to convert this number to the 1's complement. So convert this number to the 1's complement. So then it will become 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. So this is the 1's complement representation of this number FFFF. So in order to find the 2's complement representation, then we need to add the 1 to the LSB bit. We must add 1 to the LSB bit to get the 2's complement representation. Then the result will be 1 0 0 0 and all the remaining zeros 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. So the decimal representation of this magnitude is 1. So the result is B, 1. So for this 2's complement representation of a 16-bit number is FFFF and its decimal representation is 1. Next question is the 2's complement representation of minus 17 is. So now we need to find out the 2's complement representation of minus 17. So while representing the negative numbers, we have discussed that first of all, to represent that the particular number is a negative number, the first step is to we need to obtain the binary equivalent of its positive number. So here we have given the minus 17, right? So in our first step we need to obtain the binary equivalent of plus 17, and then we will be finding its representation, the complement representation, and then we will be getting the negative number, right? So first of all, for plus 17, the binary equivalent will be 1 0 0 0 1, right? But if we observe here, the result, the options that have been given consists of 6 digits, 6 bits, right? So our for plus 17 is only 5 bits. So pad 0 in front of 1, as this number is a positive number, right? So if this number is a negative number, then we will be padding ones to the left. So our number is a positive number, so pad 1 before it, right? So now obtain the ones complement representation of this. So the ones complement representation of this one is 1 0 1 1 1 0. So in order to obtain the 2's complement, we need to obtain the 2's complement representation, then we will be getting the minus 17 value, right? So add 1 to the LSB. So then it will become 1 1 1 1 0 1. So in our options 1 0 1 1 1 1, and this is the right answer for the minus 17, 2's complement representation for the minus 17. So our next question is 4-bit 2's complement representation of decimal number is 1000. So the number is, so the options given are plus 8, 0, minus 7 and minus 8. So the 4-bit 2's complement representation of a decimal number is 100. So 1000. Here the MSB is 1. So if the MSB is 1, then the number is a negative number, right? So we can skip A and B. Options A and B can be skipped. So the only answer results in this, either it may be minus 7 or minus 8. So it is in its 2's complement representation. So in order to obtain its original number, again we need to perform the 2's complement representation. So the 1's complement representation for this 1000 is 0 1 1 1. So to obtain 2's complement, add plus to the LSB 0 carry 1 0 carry 1 0 carry 1. So our answer is 1000, and we have already discussed that the number is a negative number. So the option is minus. Next question is that the range of cynic decimal number that can be represented by 6-bit 1's complement form is. So the range for sign magnitude numbers and the 1's complement numbers is that minus of 2 power n minus 1 minus 1 to plus 2 power n minus 1 minus 1, and this is the range for sign magnitude numbers and 1's complement, and for 1's complement representations. So but where here n represents the number of bits. So in our question they have given that the range of signed decimal number that can be represented by a 6-bit 1's complement form. So here n represents 6. So substitute 6 here. So minus of 2 power 6 minus 1 minus 1 plus 2 plus 2 power 6 minus 1 minus 1. 6 minus 1 is 5. 2 power 5 is 32. So minus of 32 minus 1 2 plus 32 minus 1. So this implies minus 31 to plus 31 is the range for 6-bit 1's complement form. So the answer is option A, minus 31 to plus 31. Is that 11001, 11001, 1001 and 111001 corresponds to the 2's complement representation of which one of the following sets of numbers, and the options have been given. So if we observe here, this given numbers are the 2's complement representations of the particular decimal numbers. If we are observing them, so let's see, for 11001 the MSB is 1, so the number is a negative number. For 1001 the MSB is 1, also this number is also a negative number. 111001, and this one is also having a MSB 1. So all the given three numbers are negative numbers. So then we can eliminate our first option. Why? Because here all the positive numbers have been given. So now we need to find out the 2's complement representations, right? So in order to obtain the original number, we again need to perform the 2's complement representation of the given 2's complement representation numbers. So see, let us see for the first one. The first one is 11001. For the ones complement, the ones complement for 11001 is 00110. So in order to obtain the 2's complement representation, we need to add 1 to the LSB. So it will become 11100. Right? So if we observe for the first one, we got the representation is 00111, which is nothing but the decimal equivalent 7. So as we have already discussed that as the MSB is 1, the number is a negative number. So here we are having 7, right? So first one is, so in B we are not having 7, so we can skip this. C, we are having 7. So this may be our answer. This might be our answer, right? So for D, we are not having 7. So the answer must be option C. So this is the right answer. So if we are having the, then we will see the other two numbers also. So see for 1001, the ones complement representation will be 0110. To obtain the 2's complement representation, add 1 to the LSB, then we will be getting 1110. This one is also 7. And finally, let us see for 111001. So the ones complement for this one is 00011. So in order to get the 2's complement, add 1 to the LSB, 111000. So it is proved that all the options are -7, -7 and -7. Our next question is the decimal 43 in hexadecimal and BCD number system is respectively. So here we are given a decimal number 43 and we need to represent the decimal number 43 in hexadecimal and BCD. So as we are already familiar with BCD, right? So for 43, the 43 in BCD will be represented as 01000011. So see the options: 01000011, 01000011, 0011. So here options D and option C and D must be eliminated, and the answer might be option A or option B. So now convert this 43 to hexadecimal. So to convert any decimal number to the hexadecimal number, we need to perform the successive division with the base. So the base for hexadecimal number is 16. So 16 to 32, and we are having a carry 11. So this 2 is smaller compared to the base 16. So we will be stopping here, right? So the result will be from downward to upward. So 2, and we will be decoded this 11 as B. So the hexadecimal representation for 43, decimal number 43 is 2B. So the answer will be 2B, 01000011. Question is that a binary coded pentary number system is proposed in which every digit of a base 5 number is represented by its corresponding 3-bit binary code. So for example, the base 5 number 24 will be represented by its BCP code 010100. In this number system, the BCP code 10001, this one corresponds to the following number in base 5 system. So options has been given. So it is said that a BCP number system is proposed in which every digit of a base 5 number is represented by a 3-bit binary code. So as we have discussed in our first class that about the base and the radix. So for a base or a radix for any number system, so we are having a formula that 0 to r minus 1 represents how many number of digits or how many number of digits will be represented in particular base, right? So here the base is 5. This is the base 5 number system. So place 5 here. So we will be having 0 to 4 are the digits we will be having in a base 5 number system. So this is also given that each digit in a base 5 number system is corresponds to a 3-bit binary code. So for example, see for example 0 in a base 5 number system will be represented as 0 0 0. 1 will be represented as 0 0 1. Also they have given an example. For example, the base 5 number 24 will be represented by its BCP code as 0 1 0 1 0 0. If we observe here for 24, it is represented as 0 1 0 1 0 0, right? So they have already said that for a base 5 number system, each digit represents a 3-bit binary code. So divide this 3 bits has been divided. So if we observe the the binary representation for 2 is 0 1 0 in 3-bit digits. The binary representation for 4 is 1 0 0, and a code has been given, and we need to find out the decimal number, right? See the question here: 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 1. So divide this into 3 digits. So 1 2 3 1 2 3 and 1 2 3. So 0 0 1 represents 1, 0 1 1 represents 3, 0 1 0 represents 2, 1 0 0 represents 4. So the answer is 4 2 3 1. So the next question is x is equal to 0 1 1 0, y is equals to 1 1 0 0 1 are two 5-bit binary numbers represented in 2's complement format. Okay, the sum of x and y represented in 2's complement format using 6 bits is. So if we observe here that they are given the two binary numbers, 5-bit binary numbers, which are represented in 2's complement format. So now we need to find out the addition of this x and y, in 6 bits, right? So if we observe here, so see, x is equal to 0 1 1 1 0. Here MSB is 0. So the number is a positive number. So 1 1 1 0 means it is equal to 14. So the given number x is a positive number and it is equals to plus 14. So y is equal to 1 1 0 0 1. Here MSB is 1. So the number is a negative number and it is in its 2's complement representation, right? So now we need to find out the 2's complement representation, that is minus of r. It is sign is 2 minus, so it is in the 2's complement of y. So to find the 2's complement of y, so we need to first find out the 1's complement, that is 0 0 1 1 0. So add 1 to the LSB, 0 0 1 1 1 is a 2's complement. So here y is equals to minus 7. So next one is the sum of x and y represented in 2's complement format using 6 bits. So now we need to perform the addition operation for this x and y. So x plus y is equals to 14 plus minus 7. So the result will be plus 7. So how can we represent this plus 7 in 6-bit format? So we can represent this plus 7 as 0 0 0 1 1 1. So if you observe here, yeah, C is having this 7 0 0 0 1 1 1 is our answer is that. The two numbers represented in signed 2's complement form are P and Q. If Q is subtracted from P, the value obtained in signed 2's complement form is. So here we are given P value and Q value, and we need to find out the subtraction of P and Q. So that is, we need to find the P minus Q. So we can write this P minus Q as P plus minus of Q, right? So this minus of Q is nothing but the 2's complement, of Q, right? So if we add this P value and the 2's complement of the Q value, then we will be getting the answer for P minus Q, right? So now let us find the 2's complement representation of Q. So Q is given as Q is equals to 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 is given, and its 1's complement representation is 0 0 0 1 1 0 0 1. So to obtain the 2's complement representation, we need to add 1 to the LSB. So it will become 0 carry 1 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 is the 2's complement representation of Q. So we already know the value of P. So this is Q, right? So add P to it. So it will become 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1. So 0 1 will become 1, 1 1 will be 1, 0 1 1, 1 0, 1 1 is 0 carry 1, again 0 carry 1, 0 carry 1, 0 carry 1. So 0, and we have obtained the carry. So we need to discard this carry. So we are discarding this carry. So the remaining digits will be our answer. So C. So our answer is B. 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 is our answer.